very friends.
Lucy Thomas utterly electrified audiences with her stunning voice on The Voice Kids UK, leaving the world clamoring to know just how far could this young powerhouse go. After seizing the spotlight on the show, her career skyrocketed. She dropped chart-topping albums, her emotional covers went mega viral, and she captured hearts across the globe. But then, a chilling, unexpected storm broke. Was Lucy truly in danger? What's the real story behind those shocking claims? Stay locked in to uncover the definitive truth. You absolutely won't believe what we discovered. The Voice Kids UK is far more than a simple singing contest. It's a crucible where young vocalists step onto a massive stage, face down the spotlight, and pour their whole soul into every single note. For many, it's their very first chance to show the world their incredible gift. The judges don't see them initially, they only listen. If a judge is floored by what they hear, they slam the button and their chair spins around. This one pivotal moment can rewrite a contestant's entire future. Every single child who walks onto that stage carries a unique story. Some have been singing for as long as they can remember. Others are just now finding the brilliance of their voices. Some are bursting with confidence, while others are shaking with nerves. But the second the music begins, the only thing that matters is the magic of the song. The blind auditions are a whirlwind of pure adrenaline and raw tension. Families hold their breath backstage, praying for the sound of that chair turn. If it happens, the room explodes in a wave of cheers. If not, there are tears, but they're quickly followed by heartfelt encouragement. The show teaches these kids a crucial life lesson. Setbacks aren't failures. They are simply a fundamental part of the incredible journey. The Voice Kids UK isn't just about technical singing. It's about feeling and delivering the music. Some performances are so vibrant and energetic they make the audience want to leap out of their seats and dance. Others are so deeply emotional they bring the hardened judges to genuine tears. Every song is a narrative, and every contestant leaves an indelible mark. The show is a powerful cocktail of pure joy and crushing disappointment. There are moments of absolute elation when a young singer nails a flawless note and sees a chair swing around. But there are also moments of painful disappointment when a contestant gives everything they have and still isn't chosen. Yet, every single child walks away stronger, knowing they possess the courage to step onto that massive stage. The celebrity coaches aren't just there to listen, they are there to mentor and guide. Over the years, icons like Danny Jones, Pixie Lott, Will I Am, and Jessie J have helped transform young singers and polish their skills. They don't just pick the absolute best voices, they nurture and educate them. Once the teams are finally set, the competition ignites. In the intense battle rounds, contestants face off against each other in thrilling musical duels. It's fierce, but the coaches are there to ensure they stay grounded and focused. The standout singers advance to the finals, where they vie for the ultimate title. The coaches don't just drive their team members to win, they help them fundamentally grow, providing invaluable advice that will stay with them long after the cameras stop rolling. The show's core mission isn't merely to find the next music superstar, it's about empowering children to truly believe in themselves. Whether a contestant ultimately wins or not, they leave with essential life lessons in courage, resilience, and powerful self-expression. Some walk away with unforgettable memories, while others step directly into a whole new life. Today, we bring you the compelling saga of a young singer whose incredible journey on The Voice Kids UK was far from an ending. It was simply the spectacular prelude to something truly extraordinary. In 2018, a talented young girl from Wigan, Lancashire, stepped onto the Voice Kids UK stage, completely prepared to make her wildest dreams a reality. At just 13 years old, Lucy Thomas had already cultivated a powerful, resonant voice that could command an entire room. What she couldn't know was that this single performance was about to change her life forever. Her star-making moment arrived when she sang Moon River, a timeless classic that perfectly showcased her astonishing vocal gift. From the very first note, Lucy's voice seemed to possess an independent, flowing life, effortlessly and beautifully moving through the melody. The entire audience fell into a captivated silence, mesmerized by the sheer purity and compelling strength of her sound. Lucy sang with such profound emotion, as if every single word carried a deeply personal significance. Her performance was so breathtakingly moving that it even brought some viewers to tears, and it wasn't long before one of the coaches slammed their button, a clear signal that they desperately wanted her on their team. Her rendition of Moon River was one of those rare, transcendent moments in a singing competition that forces you to halt everything and just listen. It wasn't merely about the technical skill, though she had that in spades. It was about the raw, deep feeling she conveyed. It was the type of performance where you immediately knew you were witnessing the birth of something profoundly special. But it wasn't just her singing that demanded attention. It was her entire presence. Lucy possessed a quiet, magnetic confidence that made her instantly endearing. It was mere moments before the judges, utterly mesmerized by her talent, were fighting over each other, spinning their chairs to claim her for their team. Lucy's performance didn't just grab the judges' attention, it seized the heart of the entire nation. The instant she sang those opening notes, listeners at home could feel the magic pouring out. They immediately saw a young girl with limitless potential who had something uniquely captivating to offer. It became crystal clear. Lucy was more than just another contestant. She was a star in the making. After her electrifying blind audition, Lucy's run on The Voice Kids UK was just getting started. She chose Pixie Lott as her coach, who was visibly and deeply impressed by Lucy's stunning vocal capability. From the very first day, it was obvious that Pixie recognized something extraordinary in Lucy. She had the inherent potential to go all the way in the competition. But, as with any major singing competition, the path to ultimate success was going to be filled with difficult challenges. In the ensuing weeks, Lucy bravely navigated the intense battle rounds, where she was pitted against other incredibly talented contestants. The pressure was enormous. She had to sing her heart out all over again, this time standing alongside other gifted kids, all while receiving mentorship from the highly demanding Pixie. The weight of competing against other brilliant children was immense. But Lucy faced it all with a stunning, calm determination that instantly won over both her coach and the audience. Her professionalism, her maturity, and her burning passion for singing shone through in every single performance. One of the most unforgettable moments of Lucy's journey came during the live shows. As the competition shrunk, the stakes grew astronomically high. The pressure on Lucy intensified, but instead of collapsing under the weight, she continued to shine brighter. Every time she performed, she completely captivated her audience. Her voice was an undeniable force, and her stage presence was utterly magnetic. She wasn't just singing the lyrics, she was telling a compelling story, making each performance profoundly her own. With every perfectly hit note, Lucy's confidence visibly soared. You could literally see the breathtaking transformation within her, not just as a singer, but as a young woman. The girl who had nervously walked onto the stage at the beginning had now blossomed into a poised and assured performer, completely ready for whatever the competition dared to throw her way. As Lucy edged closer to the semifinals, the tension became nearly unbearable. The competition was brutal, and with each flawless performance, she was proving herself to be one of the strongest contenders in the entire season. In the semifinals, Lucy delivered what many consider one of her most memorable performances. She boldly tackled a deeply challenging song, pouring every ounce of her soul into it and leaving the audience absolutely spellbound. The semifinals were a pivotal, defining moment. It was the point where the remaining contestants had to summon a fierce inner strength and push themselves harder than they ever had before. And Lucy did not hold back one bit. Her voice was bigger, more potent, and more self-assured than it had been in the earliest rounds of the competition. With every note, it was crystal clear that Lucy was no longer simply a contestant. She was a force of nature to be profoundly reckoned with. Even though Lucy didn't ultimately claim the top prize, she had already captured the undying devotion of millions. Her performances on The Voice Kids UK had announced to the world that she was unequivocally destined for greatness. She may not have taken home the crown, but she had earned something infinitely more valuable: the enduring love and passionate admiration of the public, securing a permanent place in the hearts of everyone lucky enough to have heard her sing. The phenomenal journey that kicked off with her unforgettable rendition of Moon River did not simply conclude when she walked off the set. Lucy Thomas had proved herself to be a certified star, and her time on The Voice Kids UK opened doors that would lead her to even more enormous stages. Her soaring success sparked a global wave of curiosity, leaving everyone desperate to learn the complete, true story behind Lucy Thomas. Lucy was born on February 21st, 2004, into a tight-knit family that deeply cherished creativity and self-expression. From a very young age, her parents immediately recognized her profound love for music. Though they weren't professional musicians, they passionately appreciated her talent and made absolutely sure she had every opportunity to explore it. Music was a constant, breathing presence in their home. Whether it was playing softly in the background or being joyfully sung by Lucy herself, it became an organic, natural part of her daily existence. Her parents gently encouraged her to sing at all school events and family gatherings, and they could clearly see that her voice possessed something truly special, something far beyond a mere childhood pastime. Heartened by her supportive loved ones, she began taking music with intense seriousness. She listened to a vast array of different genres, practiced tirelessly, and meticulously polished her vocal skills. School performances quickly transformed into her very first real stages. Whether it was a casual talent show or a formal school concert, Lucy's voice consistently managed to captivate every single person who listened. Her teachers and classmates rapidly recognized her sheer talent. She wasn't just another student who enjoyed singing. She was a gifted performer with the clear potential to do something absolutely extraordinary. By the time she turned 13, Lucy had built enough inner confidence to chase a much bigger, bolder dream. When she heard about the auditions for The Voice Kids UK, she instantly knew this was her defining chance. One of the most significant people in Lucy's journey is her younger sister, Martha Thomas. The two sisters share an incredibly strong, unbreakable bond, not just as family, but as genuine musical partners. Martha, herself a highly talented singer, has performed beautiful duets with Lucy on countless occasions. Their voices blend flawlessly, creating harmonies that perfectly showcase their natural, powerful chemistry. Their artistic collaboration became even more prominent after Lucy's unforgettable appearance on The Voice Kids UK. Together, they recorded stunning covers of various well-known songs, which they shared online with their growing fan base. Fans immediately fell head over heels for their sibling duets, and Martha's supportive presence in Lucy's music career added another layer of genuine warmth and emotional depth. Following her triumph on The Voice Kids UK, Lucy Thomas did not rest on her laurels. She took her monumental talent beyond the world of competition, confidently stepping into the demanding world of professional music. Lucy's soulful, mature voice and deep emotional expressiveness caught the keen attention of Cavendish Records, a highly respected label renowned for nurturing exceptional classical crossover and contemporary vocalists. In 2019, at the tender age of just 15, she officially signed with the label, marking the powerful official start of her professional music career. This was an absolutely pivotal moment. No longer fighting for votes, Lucy now had the thrilling opportunity to create and craft music completely on her own terms. After winning her momentous competition, Lucy unveiled her debut album, Premiere, that same year, beautifully showcasing her signature style of reimagined timeless classics like Somewhere and Reflection, which definitively proved her voice was meant for more than fleeting competitions. Following its success and her soaring reputation, she quickly released two more highly anticipated albums, Encore in 2020, featuring classics like Hallelujah and Memory, and Timeless in 2021, which included The Way We Were and I Will Always Love You, further solidifying her place as an elite vocalist. By 2022, with the release of her fourth album, Destiny, featuring a mix of standards and personal selections, Lucy was actively defining her own musical identity. Her confidence and fan base grew exponentially, as covers like You Raise Me Up and Unchained Melody became viral sensations, introducing her flawless voice to a global audience. In 2023, Lucy released her fifth album, Beyond, a title that perfectly captured the breathtaking scope of her journey. She had traveled an immense distance from her days as a hopeful contestant on The Voice Kids UK. This album featured some of her most technically ambitious performances to date, including magnificent renditions of The Prayer and Over the Rainbow. As Lucy Thomas elegantly transitioned into a full-time recording artist, one spectacular performance captured hearts worldwide, decisively propelling her to viral superstardom and proving, once and for all, that her voice was truly destined for something epic. There have been countless covers of Hallelujah, but Lucy's rendition was a revelation. It was profoundly different. From the very first perfect note, her voice carried a rare, beautiful combination of purity, flawless control, and deep, resonant emotion. Instead of merely singing the iconic song, she masterfully told a captivating story with every word, drawing listeners into a world of exquisite beauty and quiet reflection. Her delicate yet incredibly powerful delivery made the song feel both fresh and deeply personal. Lucy's vocal approach centered on raw, honest emotion, rather than just technical display, turning her covers into an intimate yet grand oral experience. One particular YouTube video quickly went viral, amassing over 35 million views and introducing her flawless voice to millions who had never heard her name, cementing her status as an international phenomenon. This explosive success on digital platforms proved the universal, powerful appeal of her music and fueled a massive surge in her fan engagement across all social media, further cementing her status as a serious recording artist. However, at the peak of her success, a terrifying rumor about Lucy being involved in a deadly, life-threatening accident spread rapidly via a single viral YouTube video. This claim, which lacked any verifiable details or official confirmation, caused widespread panic and distress among her loyal fan base. As frantic searches and worried social media posts escalated, and with no word from her management or family, fans slowly realized the shocking story was a cruel, baseless fabrication. Lucy never issued a formal statement about the accident rumor, but her continued, visible social media activity, sharing new music updates and personal snippets, quickly and decisively calmed her frantic fans, proving she was safe and sound. Although relief was widespread, it was mixed with intense frustration over how easily such a baseless, serious claim had spread. Today, Lucy is still actively creating and performing, with high expectations for new, highly anticipated projects due to her track record of heartfelt and technically powerful performances. She has successfully balanced the demands of her career with a focus on personal growth and well-being, ensuring a strong foundation and long-term staying power with the unwavering support of her global fan base. What are your honest thoughts on the malicious, terrifying rumors that spread about Lucy Thomas's alleged accident? Do you personally believe it's far too easy for false, harmful stories to spread about celebrities in the digital age? Share your opinions and insights with us in the comments section below.